In today's video, we're going to take a look at some of the best cases available for the Galaxy A21. Prices range from $8 up to about $25, so they're all pretty affordable. I'll leave a link in the description below with current pricing and more information on all the cases covered in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. One thing I will mention about this phone is I've already got a scratch on it and I've barely used it, so you'll definitely want to get a screen protector. First case up is by BuySuckNap, and you can get this in two different colors, clear and black. And this one's only $9 on Amazon, so you definitely can't beat that. The whole thing is sort of a TPU material. You got a hard plastic on the back and then flexible TPU around the edges, but this thing is really durable. Now I will mention I've got quite a bit of fingerprints on here. The power and volume buttons are covered by that TPU material. Nice cutouts on the back for the fingerprint scanner, cameras, and flash. Both power and volume buttons work really good on here. And oversized cutouts for the charging port and headphone jack. It does have a pretty decent sized lip there to protect the screen. I think the problem for me was I wasn't using this case yet, and I must have laid it face down. So this one's a really good clear case, and you definitely can't go wrong for only $9. Next case up is a pretty simple one by Spigen, or Spigen, so you definitely won't have to worry about fingerprints with this kind of case. And it's only $12 on Amazon. It's got a matte black texture on the back. It's sort of glossy on top and bottom with a carbon fiber look. It's definitely pretty flexible. Power and volume buttons are covered by the TPU material, and they work really good as well. You got a cutout for the microphone on the top. Some nice cutouts for the cameras and fingerprint scanner, and extra large openings for the charging port and headphone jack. It's got about the same amount of protection for the screen as the BuySuckNap, so it's definitely going to be protected if you put it face down. Next case up is by Bayou AG, or this one is the Scout series, and this one's definitely more rugged than the previous two, and it has military grade drop protection. And this one's just under $25 on Amazon. Now the whole thing is a matte black finish, so you won't have to worry about getting fingerprints on this one. I think they could improve on the power and volume buttons on this and make them stick out a little more, or just give them a little more texture. I mean, they do sort of blend in. Both work perfectly fine. I just feel like they could make them stick out a little bit more. They work perfectly fine. This one has maybe a little bit extra around the screen, so it's definitely going to protect it a little bit better than some of the other cases. Now this one has an extra large cutout for the fingerprint scanner. Same thing with the charging port and headphone jack. Again, this is a solid choice if you're wanting something a little more rugged for your Galaxy A21. Next case up is by Amyl 88. This one comes in three different colors, and they range from about $20 to $24. Now this one has a built-in screen protector, and this is a heavy-duty shockproof cover, somewhat similar style to if you would get an OtterBox. This is basically a cheaper version. This TPU material actually feels pretty good. It's a little bit softer, almost like silicone. And then you got a hard plastic shell that has the screen protector that snaps in. One thing I would probably do is knock out the screen protector, because it is just a cheap plastic, and usually those don't really feel that great. Only problem I can see is this does not fit that. So I don't believe this actually fits. Okay, so apparently this case does not fit. So yeah, I wouldn't get this one. So the next case up is by Ghostek, and this is the covert clear case. Comes in three different colors. You can get smoke, pink, and clear. And it's only $15 on Amazon. Now this one is a really flexible TPU material, and then you can see it's sort of frosted around the outside with some red accents. And it's got a metal kickstand, so that's kind of nice. Wow, this one's definitely a tight fit. This one is not fitting. For some reason, this case is not fitting down at the bottom, but it fits pretty much everywhere else. Okay, so we got another one. Apparently this one doesn't fit either. Okay, this one actually fits everywhere but at the bottom. And it's a shame because the power and volume buttons actually work better on this one than some of the others. But if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. It's a shame because this one fits really good everywhere else. So unfortunately, yeah, I can't recommend this one. The next case up is by Encased. This one has a real nice thick plastic on the back. And then it's got a matte black TPU material around the edges. This bottom's really thick for some reason. It sort of reminds me of those battery cases. And this one's really struggling with fitment as well. So apparently there's multiple case manufacturers that are having issues because this one is not fitting either. I don't know if I've ever done a case video where none of the cases are fitting. This is the third case that I've had that doesn't fit, which is a bummer. This one actually looks really good as well. Power and volume buttons work fine. It just doesn't fit. You can see it definitely doesn't line up. You can see it's covering the charging port and the speaker. The next case up is by Rosebono Fashion, another strange name. And this one was only $8 on Amazon. Oh wow, this one is super thick. I don't know if I've seen one quite like this. This one actually has 3 pieces. You've got sort of a plastic part that goes over the screen, a silicone layer, and a hard plastic on the back with a little handle. And then this black material on the back and front. Have a really soft touch material. This one's gonna be close. Okay, yeah, this one doesn't fit either. Wow, this is gonna be a really short video. So we've got 4 cases that do not fit. So I wouldn't even bother buying these. And then we got 3 cases that are really good and they actually fit. Now I'm kind of glad that I bought so many cases. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.